Hey y'all, today I wanted to make this video and my voice is still a little scratchy because I kind of just got up, but I felt inspired to share this video when I was sitting by myself thinking about a conversation I had last night with somebody who struggled or struggles with, or it's hard for them not to be able to take other people's advice or criticism. And after we had that conversation, I didn't think much of it until I just shortly got up and I seen on my Facebook memories that 7 years ago I had created a post and it was referencing the same thing that I just talked about last night before I went to bed. And I decided that I wanted to share that with you all. And so this post was written on January 8th, 2015. And I just want to share it and read it with you all. So it was a Bible verse from Proverbs 12:1. And it says, "Whoso loveth instruction loveth knowledge, but he that hateth criticism is stupid." And then this is what I was guided to write. And I said, have you ever tried to give someone advice on something that could help them make better decisions for themselves, and all of a sudden they are mad with you? Or maybe you even know someone who feels like no one can tell them anything. Maybe that person is you. Anyone who hates listening to constructive criticism is stupid. According to the Bible, you should be glad when you have people in your corner who are trying to educate you and help you make better life choices. You should love the fact that someone is making you aware of the things you tend to do that aren't right. I'd rather have someone to tell me to my face before they talk about me behind my back. We all need somebody that is going to keep it real. I don't know right there, I wanted to say we all need somebody to lean on. But anyway, that's why we must also choose our friends wisely. But if you are the type of person who tends to have a deaf ear to any advice that could be good for you, then you really need to check yourself. Nobody is perfect, and we all make mistakes. We are all human. Trust me, you are not going to get everything right, and you won't always make the best decisions for yourself. Sometimes the truth is a hard pill to swallow, but if it's going to help you, then learn to listen. I'll end with this. Yesterday, a patient told a woman she stunk. The nurse responded with this: "I'm glad you let me know, even though I take a shower every day before I come into work. Maybe I do smell now, so thanks for telling me, because maybe I need a shower now." But she really didn't smell. But this is a perfect example of how we should all be. So with that being said, it's really important for us to know and to understand that when we feel as though we can govern ourselves all the time by thinking we have all the answers, and we rather learn by our own trial and error, there's nothing wrong with that, but it's a twofold type of situation. It's two sides to that. Yes, you have your own feelings, your own intuition, and you know what's best for you. But there are other times when people could be offering you some sound wisdom, some sound advice. And instead of you accepting it, you rather just learn the hard way. And you start isolating yourself from other people, because then no one is going to want to help you or provide you with any type of information that could better you, because you're in the mindset of, I can do it on my own. and you don't see what you could be walking away from and fixing, especially if you don't see where the problem is. And some people don't know where the problem lies or what issues they have unless somebody show them. But you have to be willing to accept and see what somebody is trying to show you in order for you to work on it. I know there's a saying where some people say, well, if it's not broken, don't fix it, something like that. But there's always room for improvement. There's always a need and a chance and a change for better. And that's what we all should be working towards. And even if you feel, even if someone offers some advice that you don't necessarily agree with at the time, there's a way to go about how you handle it, how you handle what you are feeling at that time. You don't have to be rude. You don't have to come off in a manner like, oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm okay. It's just a way of accepting. And then you can think about it later on your own, whether you feel you need to fix that or improve on that. But as this verse states, as the Bible states, if you learn to love or be willing to accept somebody supporting you, and they're giving you instructions or they're showing you ways how, that type of knowledge can help you grow. But if you just totally hate being told and reject what other people have to say for your improvement and for your betterment, it's stupid. Because you can't always see yourself the way others see you. There's a side to you, you know, inside of you, you know how you feel, you have your soul. And so you react based off of how you feel, and you react off of your type of personality. But you don't know or could visually see how you look to other people. You show up in a different way in other people's eyes. So when they're offering you advice on how you could be better and improving in an area that you don't have glasses on, the only way you can see yourself is in a mirror, is in a camera. And you would have to spot something about yourself and like, oh man, I didn't realize, like me, I didn't realize how much I squinch my nose all the time. Like I literally got a line across my nose. And, you know, I wouldn't pay attention to how often I scrunch my nose up until I recorded myself one time and seen how often I do this. So to other people, I could have been scrunching my nose up a whole lot of times. But I never would have really known that or seen that unless somebody told me, you know, or made a joke about it and like, you know, why you always scrunching your nose or whatever. But that's just an example of, you know, how we don't always see ourselves. We're not monitoring ourselves. Other people are watching you. So it would be dumb and stupid not to just listen to what somebody is offering or saying about yourself, because you cannot truly fully see how you are. I feel like I'm rambling and saying the same thing over and over again, so I'm getting ready to end this and close it. But all of that is to say is to learn to love or learn to accept criticism. Because there's always room for improvement. There's always room for you to grow in something that you cannot see yourself. And you don't want to isolate yourself from other people, or people not being willing to, you know, tell you and encourage you in a certain manner because of how you are accepting what anyone has to say. Or you don't want to hear it. So that's all I wanted to say, y'all. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. All right, y'all. Peace.